Well, I've only got a similar one to do with sport, but it's a tad different. So, I knew this boy, we call him David, and he was one of my absolute goldens. I had him from year 2. And obviously doing all the sport in my last school, he finally got into year 5. And then in year 5, I could potentially pick him for the football team. He used to love football, absolutely love it. Quite a handy player as well, to be fair. The problem was he was always lying, and he was getting himself in trouble. And obviously, I used to go and see him, and I used to say to him, "Come on, cut the lying out." I said. So anyway, gets to a point where he'd had a couple of good weeks, and I said to him, listen, David, I'm going to put you in the football team. And he just gave me this massive hug. One of them great feelings in the job. I just went, but you've got to do me a favour, David. I said, you can't get in trouble. You can't get sent out. You can't tell any more lies. You have to tell the truth, and you will be wearing that brand new football kit for our team. I promise, Mr. Parkinson, I swear I will not tell any lies. I said, well, I believe you, David. I really do. So I go home, I'm driving home, I'm thinking...
You've made a difference today.
I've inspired him there. He's never...
He's on the right path.
He's never going to lie again. 9:30, the following day, I hear on the door. I open it. There's David stood there with his year 5 teacher. His year 5 teacher turns around to me and says, Mr. Parkinson, I've got David here. He informed me yesterday that you'd put him on the football team as long as he didn't tell any lies. I said, that's true, sir. And he said, go and tell him what you've been telling everyone this morning. And immediately I'm thinking, come on, David, you're better than this lad. Please don't be anything too bad. So he walks up. Bear in mind, I'm there teaching a year 6 reading lesson. Luckily, the children were heading books at the time. So David walks up to the desk. He's looking very down, worried, fearing that he's going to get the dreaded chop.
From the team.
As his teacher's just about to leave, he said, oh, sir, just ask David what he's got in his garden, and shut the door. And immediately I thought, this is going to be, this could be anything. Listening to David. So at that point, all the year 6s are turning and looking, and they're getting their ears out, they're ready to go. So I said to David, well, I'm not going to lie to you, David, I'm not happy to have you here. And he goes, I'm not happy to be here. And I said, so go on then. What have you got in your garden, David? And he went, a donkey. So at this point, you can imagine, I am struggling. I'm absolutely struggling. The kids know I'm struggling in the class. I can hear little sniggers, I think. Keep it together. So I turned around and I said, but you haven't got a donkey, have you, David? And he went, no. And I said, what did we talk about? But I thought, listen, it was a little porky pie. I'm willing to let it go.
It could have been a lot worse.
Luckily, the next day, he gets brought to me again. Yes, I've got good work to show you. I thought, brilliant. He comes in, same class I'm with. He comes up, shows me his work. I said, brilliant, here's your football letter. As he's walking out, I said, what happened to your donkey, David? And he popped his head back in the class and went, it died! In which the class just erupted.